Have questions about your pets? Looking for your next forever friend? We've got you covered. This is Pet Connection with Energy 95.3. Now, here's Erik Fox.
A very good Wednesday morning to you. What's going on? It's Erik Fox from Energy 95.3. Oh, a bigger version of me. Click a button and all of a sudden I expand, and so does Nick, who's on the other side of the screen. What's going on this morning, Nick?
Pretty good. Expansion when I'm on camera is not a good thing. I don't want to.
Well, they say the camera adds 10 pounds. We're adding a few more this morning as we get into Pet Connection. Of course, the whole goal always is to meet your new forever friend. Also find out things going on over at Kern County Animal Services. We got their info scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Let's go and jump into it. We got Coco with us today, who's been a resident a couple times in the facility, but it's time to give her a new forever home, right?
Yeah, she's boy, it seems like there's a lot of staff favorites, but she's another staff favorite. Coco has been with us really since April. She came to us in April, and she was pregnant, and she had a litter of 8 puppies that all went on to adoption or rescue. And she was fostered by a member of the community. She got sick for a while. She overcame her illness, and she's come back to us since early September, and she's been with us ever since. And she's just such a sweet girl. She's about 2 years old. She behaves like she's older than 2 years old, so she's pretty reserved. But she loves water. She's a water dog. She'll, when we have a play yard, and we'll fill it up with water, fill a pool up with water. And Coco's one that likes to go jumping in the water, and she's get herself soaked from head to toe. But she's potty trained. She's good with other dogs, we believe. She's a sweet girl. She just needs a home. Her puppies went on to, live the rest of their lives outside of the shelter, and we're just hoping and praying that she gets to do the same.
Well, she is an old soul. She is 2 years old, so she probably has a little bit of that playful energy that's going to come up where, we've talked about it before, where sometimes it's hard when we do the Pet Connection because what you see on set is not necessarily what you're going to get. They just got to find that comfort and find that love, and that's when they truly come to life, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's no different than if I introduced you to a friend, and you got to meet that friend for 3 minutes, and then you need to determine whether or not that person's going to have the kind of personality that gels with yours. You don't know. You need to spend time with them to see what kind of personality they have. You can't really get a sense of someone's complete personality in just a few minutes. And that's the same thing for dogs. We do the best we can to explain the behavior and the personality that we have noted in the time they've been with us. But in all reality, once they get out to your home and they interact with you and your family and your pets, that's when you start to get a true idea of their behavior, their personality, their character. Those are the good stories that we like to hear.
Let's get the information on the screen. Coco is our guest today on Pet Connection, along with Nick. Nick, I don't have your number, so we'll just go with Coco's number. It's A1160177, a 2-year-old female border collie. Once again, had a litter of puppies, and all the puppies are in their forever home. It's time to give Mama a home. So Coco needs a home for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Just to touch on something you just said, I probably do have an animal ID number somewhere in the system. Someone probably created one for me. I guarantee it. It's probably even a photo attached. But that's
let's talk about some other amazing things going on. Of course, it is Adopt a Shelter Month. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so October is Adopt a Shelter Dog Month. I guess that's technically a national celebration, but Adopt a Shelter Dog Month. And the way we're celebrating is, you guessed it, we are reducing adoption fees to encourage folks to adopt their next pet from the shelter. All our dog adoptions all month are just $40. Actually, I'd be more accurate to say at most our adoptions for dogs are $40, and cats are just $20. But as is always the case at the Kern County Animal Shelter, the longer an animal's been with us, the fees to adopt that animal decline. So if the dog's been in our care for over 30 days, it's fee waived adoption. But otherwise, all month long, $40 dogs, $20 cats, and that's in celebration of Adopt a Shelter Dog Month.
So Coco is definitely one of those shelter dogs that needs to be adopted. So definitely Coco her baby's got some life outside of the shelter. It's time to get Coco some life out of the shelter. And there's a lot of animals over there at the shelter, as well as other shelters all throughout the San Joaquin Valley. And it's important to talk about some going on next month. COVID kind of did away with the mega adoption event, but it is coming back this year, right?
Yeah, so 2017, 2018, 2019, we organized what we called the Mega Adoption Event. And really, it just was born out of the idea that there are so many shelter animals in many shelters in Kern County, not just the Kern County Animal Shelter, not just the City of Bakersfield Animal Care Center, but there's an animal shelter in Shafter, and there's an animal shelter in Wasco, and Delano, and McFarland, and Taft, California City, and Ridgecrest. There's plenty of other animal shelters that have shelter pets too, and those animals need marketing and need an opportunity to find their forever home. So we thought it'd be great to put on an event where all of those shelter pets get to come to one location with the opportunity to be adopted. So that was the kernel. That was the idea that Mega Adoption was born out of. It became more of a pet event where folks could bring out their own pets, not only adopt a shelter pet, but bring out their own pets, because there's tons of vendors that have pet-related supplies and products, and food trucks for human consumption and food trucks for dog consumption. And it's just one of those events that we try to bring all the pet owners together, all the shelter pets, and it's just a nice day to celebrate both shelter animals and the wonderful pet owners in Kern County.
And that is going down November 6th. Vendors are needed out there, along with, obviously, we're working with all the shelters. Energy 95.3 is going to be out there. We've already set that up, so we're excited to be a part of this as well. And definitely give a chance, not just for Kern County Animal Services, but all these other shelters. I mean, you even have Porterville previously, where we really kind of need to think outside of our bubble sometimes. So it gives a chance in which all these pets that could really use that forever home gets a chance to do that. Yeah,
absolutely. It's like I said, it's one of those opportunities, and it's just from an organizational standpoint. I mean, for our people, our staff at the county here, it's good to get to know the people that run the shelters in our surrounding areas, because we all face the same problems, the same troubles. Sometimes we have ideas that work that we share with each other, and we all increase our capacity for care when we communicate. Just for a little bit more information, the Mega Adoption event, is Sunday, November 6th. That's Sunday, November 6th at Stramler Park. Stramler Park is the one over by the ball fields off of Chester, and that'll be from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Sunday, November 6th. There is no fee to come and participate, no fee to see the animals and see the vendors. If you're interested in becoming a vendor or having some advertisement of your services or resources, you can go to our webpage, kerncountyanimalservices.org, and under the upcoming events page, there's a link for vendors, and you can just fill out a vendor application, and one of our staff will get back to you about that.
We're excited to be a part of it. November 6th, once again, Stramler Park. That's where you definitely want to be, and check out all these beautiful animals. Let's go and share once again. Coco has been on set with us today for Pet Connection. Her number is A1160177. 2-year-old female border collie. Just a good girl that just needs a good home. So let's definitely get Coco a good home. Nick, I definitely always appreciate the time. Once again, November 6th, looking forward to it for the Mega Adoption event. And, of course, all the great things you guys are always doing. Really appreciate how much you take care of the dogs and the cats and all the other critters in our community. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you for your support, Eric, and we're looking forward to seeing you next month.
It's going to be a blast. It's been another edition of Pet Connection with Kern County Animal Services and, of course, your friends right here at Energy 95.3. We'll check you out.